I was driving alone that night, following a long empty highway through the forest. It was almost 2 in the morning, and the darkness outside felt heavy, pressing against the windows like it wanted to get inside. That was when I saw her. A woman standing on the shoulder of the road. She wasn't waving or asking for help. She was just facing my car like she had been waiting for me. Her skin looked pale, almost gray, and her hair was wet even though the sky was clear. As I passed her, she whispered my name, softly, like someone greeting an old friend. I had never seen her before in my life. I drove faster, trying to convince myself I imagined it. But a moment later, the rear view mirror flickered and she was suddenly sitting in the back seat. Her head tilted, her eyes wide, her wet hair sticking to her cheeks. She whispered again, saying I left her behind. I slammed the brakes, and when I turned around, the back seat was empty. I stepped out of the car, shaking. The forest was silent and the road was empty, but the rear door was open. I didn't open it. I got back in and locked the doors, driving faster. The GPS glitched, the radio turned to static, and the headlights dimmed. Then I heard breathing behind me, slow and uneven. I didn't want to look, but the mirror forced me. She was there again, closer this time, her face inches behind mine. She whispered that I promised not to leave her. I told her I didn't know her. She smiled slowly and said, I forgot. The car jerked sideways and everything went black. When I woke up, the car was upside down, glass everywhere, my head bleeding. She was sitting in the passenger seat, watching me. She said I always forget her, but she never forgets me. I crawled out and ran onto the road. A truck stopped, and the driver came to help. I told him she was still in the car. He checked and came back pale, saying there was no woman. Then, he handed me my phone. The screen was cracked, but the wallpaper was visible. It was a photo of me standing next to the same woman, her wet hair, her pale skin, her hand holding mine. The date on the photo was yesterday. I had no memory of it. The driver asked how she knew my phone's password. I didn't answer, and every night since the crash, I hear her breathing behind me. Every morning, there's a new photo on my phone, me and her, standing closer, smiling wider, like we're remembering something together, something I'm terrified to remember.